Hello everyone, so I wanted to do an application of the Huda Beauty with the sponge today. So all I've got on my skin is the Madara SOS Hydra Repair Intensive Serum. I've got nothing other than that. Let's do a few swipes on my face. And as I said, usually the Huda Beauty foundation, I put it on top of the Care Wise to just get right away more medium to full coverage when I'm in the mood for that, basically. So, but yeah, you can see with this Morphe, by the way, this is the Morphe sponge. I've had this for a while, for a couple of years, I think. So this is this side done. This is the side I didn't do. Well, let's just put everything. All natural lighting again. I don't have studio lightings. Here with this, with the sponge, I'm not just tapping, but also I'm swiping a bit just to make sure that I'm covering the whole surface area that I want to cover on my face. So as you can see, this is the side I didn't use, yeah. And then you can see from when I started using it. It hasn't absorbed that much. I've basically squeezed the sponge pretty well. So now I've done the rest of my face with the Huda Beauty Stick Foundation. Let me know if you've tried this foundation and your preferred method of application and why that is. I'd be curious to know. So I've just finished the application with the sponge today. Well, just finished about maybe 20 minutes ago. Applied powder, the Puro Bio powder on top, which is a loose type of powder. And then I've applied concealer on my eyes, and then I've powdered, I've set my concealer with a different powder. I used the Kiko press powder. So as you can see, this foundation takes powder really well. Doesn't look cakey anywhere on my skin, and it still kind of has a glow that comes, you know, like around here where I've got the light from outside. The glow doesn't really, you know, go away that much unless you probably use a really mattifying powder. But the Puro Bio is not extremely mattifying. It's definitely a buildable type of foundation, and I like that it doesn't have any smell, you know, any fragrance added to this foundation. So I'll definitely be using it a lot, especially in winter. So with the Huda Beauty foundation today, I want to apply it in a different way, like they suggest, with you know, just by using a flat kabuki brush. And I've got this It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Love is the foundation brush. All I've got on my face right now is the moisturizer, the Indeed hyaluronic lotion. I'm just looking down because I'm just putting, as you can see, the foundation onto the brush. I hope you can see. I don't have any mirror. I don't know, I don't feel like I'm getting more coverage with this brush. Okay, I've put a bit more, as you can see now. So I will see, but yeah, at least the redness on my cheek is going. Let me see with the mirror. Yeah, I'll need to blend a bit more. But I think so far I prefer the application with the Beauty Blender. Just because it just blends things more seamlessly than with the brush. I usually like the brush better for foundation, but for this type of foundation I think I prefer the Beauty blender slightly more. Looks a bit dry with this type of application. It looks a bit like it's sitting on top of the skin. So I think I won't be using this brush again for this type of foundation. Okay, so now I've got the Morphe M444. I don't know if you can see it. M444. So hopefully with this brush, it's a bit more rounded. You know, then it's not really a flat kabuki brush, but it's very dense. It's a bit more dense than the It Cosmetics brush that I showed you earlier. Okay, so as you can see, I've put some foundation on the brush, and let's see. Let's try and do the other side. I've put a lot on my nose by accident. I don't need too much coverage on my nose. Okay, let me see with the 10x mirror. Yeah, I think I still prefer the application with the Beauty blender because it just seems to sit on my pores. This foundation, you probably can't see it. I don't know if you can see, but it's like on my nose, because I've got bigger pores obviously on my nose, having combination oily skin. Foundation is just sitting on my pores and therefore is kind of accentuating them. It's like giving me that polka dot type of effect. It's minimal, it's not too bad, but it's there. Let me see if I apply, you know, the foundation like that, because I want to build up coverage here in this area, because this is where I've got most of the discoloration and redness in my skin. So I want to see if you know, that's gonna kind of help. Still blending with this brush because, you know, just trying to see if I can get some sort of you know, coverage. On my forehead is alright. I mean, I didn't put too much, but again, where I've got bigger issues, so I've got a bit of texture, bit of dry skin in this area here. I don't know why it's always there. I probably need to exfoliate again, but yeah, it's kind of with the brush, it's highlighting, I don't know if you can see it, but kind of looking makeup-y because of the texture that I've got going on there. So it's not looking great with the brush. Yeah, and then it's peeling as well a lot. Ooh, wow, the peeling is terrible with this Indeed thing. So I need to remove everything off now and start again, because the peeling is just awful. You can see it all around here. It's peeling like crazy, and here too. So I'm gonna have to remove this foundation. Hey everyone, just to show you the Huda Beauty foundation stick, probably around 11 hours again. Yeah, so basically everything still really intact except a bit of, you know, coverage loss here on my nose where I've been wearing the mask. Kind of settling a little bit into this big smile line, which is normal, you know, all foundations really do that. It's a bit dry, you know, around this area. I really like this foundation. To be honest, it's the first foundation stick that I like. Now, I don't know if, you know, because this one has got coconut, well, it's got hydrogenated coconut, comedogenic, but I don't know if it really if it really is, you know, if it's going to have any reaction with my skin. I mean, my skin can take a lot. I never really have any reactions. Luckily, I don't have sensitive skin. By looking at it, I quite like it because it does look natural. It doesn't look cakey. Well, not that I didn't put a ton of it, but do a, you know, a layer, but then I probably went a bit heavier, you know, where I've got the redness on my cheeks anyway. It's not looking bad at all after all these hours, after about 11 and a half hours now. Or even more. I think it's actually 12 hours where it lasted pretty well. Didn't do any touch-ups. So I really recommend this foundation, I think, to probably people who have more normal combination skin. I think if you are really dry or really oily, it's probably not gonna work for you, because if you have really dry skin, this is gonna accentuate the dry skin even more. And if you have oily skin, probably it could work, but you would need to, you know, use a mattifying primer and then make sure that you set the foundation pretty well. Pretty pleased with this is the first foundation stick. I've tried many in my life. This is probably the 5th one, and I've never liked the other ones. They were always too heavy, too cakey. Oh, by the way, this doesn't feel like I'm wearing any makeup at all. It feels very light, and it's very, you know, easy and fast to apply. It's great for those of you who don't have time, you know, in the morning and need to run out the door really fast. You do get quite a bit of product because it's like 12 and a half grams of product. This is probably one of the foundation sticks that I've had that has a lot more product than the other ones. I was a bit hesitant to try this one, given that I never had very good experiences with foundation sticks in the past. But I thought, you know, just give it a try, because I've never tried anything from Huda Beauty. And I was pretty curious, you know, I would love to find the foundation stick that works for my skin, because it's just, you know, it looks easy to apply. Well, it should be fast and easy to apply, and you can carry it, you know, if you need to travel somewhere, you know, if you're going on holiday. It's a bit expensive, but I think it's £32 on Boots and cultbeauty.co.uk. I didn't buy it through this channel. And by the way, this is shade Panna Cotta. A fair shade with gold undertones, which suits me pretty well, you know, as I've shown in the clip. It's a really good match for my skin. I'm glad that I found this one online through eBay, and it's actually 25 quid instead of 32. That's my take on this foundation stick. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so yet. So I wish you all a great day. Bye bye.